What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Elden Ring, and I've decided that I think we're gonna go on a little bit of a journey here today. So we're getting close to going into the capital, but we have some unfinished business. Now, I'd like to see if we can find where some of these other painters are, because I want to see what goodies they drop. We also have upgraded our weapon a little bit, and so I might go back to, I think his name was Gurranq, and then he's got a boss outside that we skipped. I might try and finish some of that stuff up, that way that we've kind of got everything taken care of at the lower level before we really head on up to the capital. So, we also have, let's do this, because I keep pushing it off. Down by the beach, I know that we've encountered one of those invisible balls that's got the like frost trail kind of going on. So we should go and get that. Gonna just stay away from you. And then there you are, sucker. Because stupid me just like watched this thing go around last when we first started the game. Now we know exactly what to do with them. Oh no, come back. I know what to do, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna be good at doing it. Try and cut them off. I don't know what that noise was. I have no idea what that noise was, but it was some sort of grunt of success, I suppose. Okay, so that's taken care of. We can take that marker off the map because we don't need it anymore. Okay, so the first one that I want to take a look at here is, I want to say this one. So we're looking for the castle in the background, Stormvale Castle, and the waterfall. And I believe the waterfall is somewhere over on the back side of this building. Let's take a look here. So we've got the waterfall here, right? Which might mean that we're looking at somewhere like over there, beneath the Church of Pilgrimage. Well, that be an item as well. Are you a painter? No. I don't think you're a painter's item. Just a silver pickle-fouled foot. So that's not much of anything, but we'll take it. Okay, so if we're looking to match this picture up here, I think the natural first choice to check would be from beyond the Church of Pilgrimage north and drop down. And that should hopefully give us a similar view as we go out here. So let's take a look. We've got that guy. There's Stormvale Castle. Okay, this has to be it. Now, is there gonna be a nice, easy... Yeah, look at that. We've got some things. But is this like we drop down here? Ah, so there's the painter. Warhawk Ashes. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell uses some of the spirit of a warhawk. Spirit of a Stormvale warhawk, the talons of which have been sliced off so that razor-fine swords could be grafted in their place. With its lord vanquished and its wings wounded, the hawk perished as it solemnly gazed at its former home. The storm is a Warhawk's cradle. Which we have... So there's the specific Stormhawk. That must be what those things are. Okay. So maybe I can go down this way? Although it looks like there may be an easier route. Please don't kill me. Not dead. Alright. Got a ball of snakes. Love that. We had some items over here for us and some bats. Get out of here, bats. No match. No match for me. Bewitching branch. This drops off, so maybe there's stuff tucked even more behind here. It's like a whole secret area back here, maybe? I can be hopeful, right? I mean, they're definitely giving us a lot to do, but I don't know if there's going to actually be anything more than the dead end. Okay. I mean, at a certain point, you just have to die from exploring here, right? Like, if I try and go down any further... I was not intentionally trying to go down further, but... surely that has to be death. I don't see how there could be anything positive that comes from that. Okay, and then this should just connect us back around, I would think. Alright, where is that Spitio? That's over here. So it's just tucked enough out of the way. That would be chalked up as something that we've missed. Now I gotta kill these wolves because they don't like me so much. Okay, so that is another one down and in the books. That guy up there is pointing, I believe, to these catacombs. That is one of the... oh, what are they called? The mausoleums. That's one of the mausoleums. Weeping Ever Jail, Fourth Church of America. Okay. So now that we've got that guy down, let's see where the next one is. I believe this is... I want to say this is in Liurnia. This is the academy. Graveyard facing south. And so if we're looking for that, graveyard facing south, here's Liurnia, there's the academy, got ruins, this was EG, is it up here? Let's go behind Caria Manor and take a look and see if we can find that imagery. So south from here, because I know that this is graveyard. I also know that we've explored here and we may have even interacted with it and gotten it and not really recognized it. But you know what? It's really hard to see. Super foggy. Like, super, super foggy. This is pretty clear. You can see the academy and the tree to the right. So here's the minor Erd tree to the right. Bellum Church might be an option, because it gives that kind of angle. We're a little bit displaced. So let's go to Bellum Church. I think we're probably going to have to fast forward time here. So let's put it until noon so it's nice and bright for a haha. Can I rest again? Maybe the rain will go away? Still raining. How about now? Yo, game, you make this quite tough on me. Make this quite tough. What's the best way to get out of this church and look south? I don't see... Well, there's grave over there. Let's see, so... South of here is... this way. Would help if I actually went the right direction, huh? Lead to a lot less wonder. Okay, so if we are south, you need to face a little more southwest. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so you can't even... This is too low. You cannot see the academy at all. Because the picture that the painter gives... I mean, it's above, but it is not... It's not covered, and it's also more off to the side. So I'm going to go back behind Caria Manor. Hopefully now it's a little bit clearer. Is what we need is a viewpoint much more like this, but I feel like we're looking at the minor Erd tree and not really seeing much as far as the building is concerned. So the Erd tree seems to be obscured a bit by these cliffs. If I look due southeast, why am I looking southeast? Wouldn't southwest be what I want? Is there an Erd tree to the southeast that I'm seeing? Okay, so that's the one that I'm looking at from here. But I think we want the one that's south and west, because we need the academy in view. Okay, so it's definitely it is definitely up here. But I think we've already interacted with it. I do think this one we stumbled into him up on like a ledge or something. So this one might be done already. I just don't quite remember where we found him. He may have been up on something like this. Yeah. Pretty certain. So what does that picture look like exactly? We've got a few graves, rocks, and then a jut to the side. That would put us right about in here. I'm not seeing anything. I really do think this one may be already found, because this is too forward. The only... Yeah. I mean, there's nothing grave-like down a level. So we will chalk that one up as done. Cool. Okay, so we are through how many of these guys? We found the one in... We found the Redmane. We found Prophecy. We found Resurrection. So we need Homing Instinct and Champion Song. Okay, now Homing Instinct. This one I'm a little less certain about. I don't know. I mean, there are arches with a tree in the background, and we've got some graves. And then Champion Song, I believe this is looking up towards Volcano Manor. And we've got a statue. Oh, you know what? That must be... I actually have an idea of that one. Because I think that's the hero's... That's the hero's grave. I think this Rampart side one might be actually, like... very, very close to that painting. Or that painter. So we might have to go up a flight. So we're gonna be getting close to the capital here, but making a flank to the right. I think that gives us the upper level looking towards the manor with that properly pitched in front of us. We'll see if that's accurate. If not, we can always hop back down from up here. Okay, so the road actually goes back down here. I went up where I didn't need to. Okay, so we are going to be running through some trebuchets. Just gotta be very much so head on a swivel. And, well, I say swerving. I swerved into that one. Don't mind me just taking this golden seed as we go. There's some stuff up there outside the capital to take a look at. Get past these guys. And I feel like we should be looking for something over this way, so, okay. In order to get up, that might be too high. Nope. Getting away with one there. Very much so getting away with one. Okay, so this seems like we're on the right track. Maybe actually still too far away. Now, if I try and go back down, we've got ruins. I think those are just a portion of ruins that we've gone through before. Right, can't go to the map because of that. Oh, you know what? Okay, we've been through those ruins. Those are the ruins that we killed the one guy, and then he turned into the big, like, lion kind of enemy with the blade on its right front. Okay, so I went back there thinking that's how I get up to this. But apparently there's some other way. So let's see if there's a lower section to this, or if there's one of those, like, horse wind things that's gonna take us up. Alright, back pathway. This seems promising. Okay. What did I spawn? Oh, is this dragon from before? Okay, fun. I'm gonna top off my health just in case. So he just keeps showing up. Probably gotta just do a little bit of damage to him and then he goes away. Oh wow, that's a really big hitbox for the fire. He's much cooler than the other dragons. But I don't know if it's a damage thing or a time thing. Because it felt like we only had to survive a little bit of time and then he went away. Ow! Okay, definitely need health. More health would be good. Ah, that is a cliffside. Great. Who is that enemy and why am I locked onto them? Great. This is exactly what I needed. Love that. Love that for me. What is this pedestal and who is that dead guy? Well, okay then. Excellent. Fantastic. Okay, we go from here, and then maybe we can actually go up the other way? Like, go left and curl back instead of going the way that I went? Let's try that. So we'll head west. See if we can find a shorter pathway. Kind of. You know what? Let's do this. I don't really care about my runes, but let's go get this guy. Stone sword key. Alright. And now, dragon. Are you gonna spawn again if I, like, come up here? I would think so, right? Or is that, like... I've dealt the damage. Maybe he's not coming back. So we came back up from around this way. Ow. Lightning ram. Alright, I mean, we tried to survive. We died. Maybe that health is now dealt to him and we'll encounter at a later point. They're patrolling. We've got grave stuff. Okay. So now what we're looking for is that looking at the mountain in the background. It's definitely further back. It has to be up higher. Because the angle that we're looking at we need to be looking at it but have it angled a bit more. I think it's from the right, right? That would mean that we're more from the right-hand side. Close to dead on it. Okay, so let's go up here. Maybe not. Loop back around. I guess we're gonna go where we had died. See if we can... You know what? Why am I trying to do this when I have a horse that double jumps, huh? Feel like a fool. Okay. Now I feel like we're more in line with it. gotta be somewhere right around here. There you are. Harp bow. Okay, cool. Take a look at that, actually. I haven't been using bows, but it's E-scaling. It's a light bow. I mean, it seems like this misbegotten short bow is better. Bow fashioned from a minstrel's harp. Sonorous tones still resound when firing arrows. Troubadours sing tales of champions, both in the honorable service of the Erd Tree and the one who spurns honor for blasphemy. But this has barrage. I know they both do. So this one just seems to be completely power creeped. But it's a cool design. Okay, so that would leave us with one more to go. Now, if you were homing instinct, where would you be? I see an Erd Tree. I see what I think looks like a horse. This one's a little more tricky. Now, where did we have archways? I don't think we had archways down here. I know that we had archways in Caelid, but Caelid is a much gloomier, redder area. The archways could be up here approaching Caelid? I don't remember much of archways being a thing throughout Liurnia. And you know what? That girl seems to have been moved. The one that we were guiding. Unless she was the one that went to Volcano Manor. Let's see. Let's take a look down. Maybe by like the artist shack or something like that. There were a lot of ruins over here. I don't really remember there being much for arches. Well, let's give it a look. Let's give it a look. There's definitely a chance. There's definitely a chance. This one's not immediately coming to mind, so we may have to skip it if we don't come up with anything. I'm gonna blitz by here. Just kind of get over to the other side and see if we can't get a look around. Now, the weather's not great. So that's gonna make it harder to see things. I'm not having a good feeling about where we're at right now. I'm not seeing any arches whatsoever. Got a small bear. Got artist shack. We've got a tree. I mean, there are definitely Erd trees, minor Erd trees around, and so that's probably half the battle would be finding the Erd trees. Let's go to the rear jail tunnel entrance. Because I know that we have those arches over in Caelid, and this is kind of like right up against it, so there's maybe a chance for something over in an area like this. Kind of a combination of the two. We get a tree. I mean, that down to the south and east, that's gonna be Fort Jail. No, that's Fort Gale. Get my pronunciations right. But we're down kind of in a canyon here. Just looking around, don't really see anything indicative of that. So I'm I'm having to think that we're gonna have to skip. We're gonna have to skip this one just because I don't want to waste time in the video just aimlessly looking about. This rise here, so we have a couple of things that we left undone over here. I do want to take a peek at this rise real quick because my thought process with this is there might be turtles around, because the only thing that I can tell is that the statue was broken, thereby not giving us the normal clues. But I think if we find, my thought at least is if we find the 3 turtles, that would unlock our way into here. Now that might not be the case. I don't know if you can jump your horse in the other direction. But I kind of wanted to just peek around and see if there were any turtles around, you know, on any sides of the building here. If that would give us a way to do it. But I'm not seeing anything. So let's give this a try, because I think, I don't know, I'm feeling big brain moment. Take the horse and jump this way onto the roof or something. And because then I saw this. There's like a balcony, right? So does this break the curse, or is that just how it is? That there is, or not curse, but like the seal on the door, does it break from behind? Because what if I kill this guy? Because you know what? We've killed a few of these things, and I don't know what they've done. And they also seem to respawn, so I don't know what the deal is with that. Like, there was one at each of the river entrances, I believe. Does that open it? No, I have no idea. I have no idea what killing him does. Because they just come back. Maybe there's something that I meant. Maybe you do something to them? Perhaps there's something further in here. I mean, maybe we just get an item and then that's that. But it feels like there should be some way to unlock. And drop down, I think, into a room underneath there as well. But up at the top of the rise, let's see what we get. We're gonna get ourselves a memory stone. We are, okay. So big brain plays. Very proud of myself for that. Now with this, I'm gonna try and beat the elevator. Roll under it. Ugh. And this just takes us back into that main room. So I guess there's no way to break it, and this is in the way, kind of, I guess, the way to signify that. All right, well, that's done. We're just, I mean, this is, look at this completionism. You're just knocking things out. Now, this is gonna be a bit tougher. So Gurranq is pissed, probably because of all the death root that he ate, and then we've got the boss outside. So, not really sure how this is gonna go. I don't know if we have to kill him. I mean, it feels like it, because he's trying to kill us. Pocket sand! Ow! This dude hits, and he's fast. Oh, it's not pocket sand. He's using, like, giant rock shards. So we don't kill him?
Put it away.
My sword?
I won't forget again. My appetite. My sin. So please.
If you stop killing me, then I'll stop killing you.
Put it away. I won't.
Okay, so if we sit and rest, will that reset him? Please don't attack me. You've forgotten, right? Yeah, okay. So I have Death Root, I think. Okay, so that's like he eats the Death Root and then gets super angry. Now, I don't know if we're gonna risk by giving him more Death Root that happening, but we got rewards for giving him Death Root before.
My thanks.
But I don't know what the tiers are, because I feel like we got one for the first couple.
Should not be touched by the hand of man. I shall grant thee my claws. Feed me more.
Stone of Gurranq and Beast Claw. So I think both of those were the incantations? They were. Okay, so these must all be, or mostly be, stuff that we've gotten from him. So there's Beast Claw. Creates Beast Claws that tear through the land. Okay, so we've gotten 4 things from Gurranq, and then we have the Bestial Sling, which he was using against us. You've got the Stone, Bestial Vitality, restoring HP over a period of time. That's pretty nice. It's one thing I probably should have as part of my build, but I just like Strength and Dex and HP and Stamina too much. Now, this guy we had skipped, but I know that we fought one of these down in the underground, in the Eternal City, so I would say now we probably would have an okay-ish chance against him. Or at least something similar. This seems like a tougher variant. That one doesn't seem like something I want to be up in close on. Or is that? Okay. So we are big axe time, big swangs. Okay, that's a charge attack. That's gonna hurt, yep. Okay. I don't really love that we're fighting him here. Top off. Let's get off the stairs. Okay, back to the sword. I feel like the axe phase is easier. I don't know if I should be like trying to roll into that. I thought that had like a ranged portion to it. I rolled like with that. That's not great. Big swipe, roll in, get some hits. Don't like that I got the roll attack. Headshot. It's very good. Why does this feel way easier than the last time? I feel like we got like really big combo attacks the first time we fought him. Oh, I rolled that way early. Guess it's supposed to be delayed. don't roll into that. Okay, should top off the heals. Yeah, see, that is what I was expecting the last time. I feel like I got lucky with that, if we're being honest. Ooh, okay. Charge attack has a little bit of a follow. Ooh, I'm gonna get combo. I'm not dead. How am I not dead? Wow, okay. Big luck. Big luck. Okay. Gargoyle's Black Blade and Gargoyle's Black Halberd. And actually quite a bit of runes for that. Let's take a look at these weapons. Alright, so we are looking for probably great swords or colossal weapons. Gargoyle's great sword. Oh, it's the Black Blade was the one that we got. Bronze great sword wielded by Valiant Gargoyle, mended with blackened corpse wax, deals holy damage. Such is the mark of those who serve Malekith, the Black Blade. And then there was also the axe, which I am not seeing. Is it under like the colossal? Under colossal weapons, or where are we? Where are we to find you? Banished Knight's Halberd. Here we go. Gargoyle's Black Halberd, Bronze Halberd wielded by Valiant Gargoyle, mended with the black. Okay, so Malekith the Black Blade. I don't think that's someone that we've really heard mentioned prior to now. So I have zero clue as to where Malekith might be, or if that's even someone that we might come up against in our journeys. It doesn't seem like there's any extra dialogue with Gurranq. Take these off of our markers because, well, we've completed it. I still don't know about what's out here, because we visited out here. I mean, now that we've killed that, I mean, maybe that's something to do with... Maybe that's something to do with Malekith? We'll take a quick visit, just to make sure. Oh, you know what? No. I don't think it was anything to do with Malekith. I think it was something to do with the jar, right? I think we had found Alexander up north, and I think there was a giant pot here. Okay, we've actually have to go down to the deep sea for a while. We're too high up. We're on the upper level here. I think if we go down here, I mean, I don't know if we've advanced Alexander's questline enough, or if there's any further parts to it. I also wish that there was a faster way for us to get there, but I guess we can go from here. There's a lot of these creatures that are only ever normally seen around the Everjails. And there is no Everjail out here. Okay. This is gonna hurt. Yeah. See, I don't really want to... Yeah, big pot. Trying to get things in the way. Okay, that hits the ground. Great. I don't want to try and I don't think a pot boss is really on the cards. Because I think you could try and talk to him, right? But he didn't say anything. This is kind of one of those, I need to make sure for my own sanctity. So this is blocked shut. He doesn't even say anything, so... I mean, I tried to hit him. Doesn't do anything. What if we use like our hammer and try and do what we did with Alexander and dislodge him? Is that a reasonable thing to do? Not that this is a big hammer. Not big enough for the job? No. Well, okay then. Yep, so still don't know what this is. Still do not know what this is. But I think after what we've accomplished today, we got most of the paintings, we got a few bosses. I think now we're actually ready. I know that it pushed it off an episode, but I think now we are definitely ready to go into the capital. So thank you all for watching, and see you in the capital next time.